What's up, y'all? I'm so glad you found my channel, and today we are going to be talking about 7 things you should stop doing. Disclaimer, my lips are blue. My tongue is blue. My tongue is blue. And it is because I had a Sour Punch lollipop today, so don't try it. If you're doing these things, this is your sign to stop. Let's get into this video. Okay, number 1, judging others. Guys, let's stop judging. Let's stop criticizing others. Criticizing or making assumptions about others can create unnecessary negativity. Why? You know you're insecure if you just go out of your way to go and criticize and make assumptions about people that you probably don't even know, or people that are at your school. Like, if you just find yourself going over by your friends and just talking about random people's outfits and what they got on and what they could be doing last night, like, if you feel the need to do that, then you know you're insecure and you need to go figure out whatever is going on within yourself. You need to find that and address that quick, because there's people at my school that like constantly judge others and that nobody wants to be around them. People that they think like them don't actually like them. They're constantly making assumptions and criticizing others and projecting their insecurities on them for literally no reason. Don't be that person. 2, guys, stop the negative self-talk. Like, if you're constantly feeding yourself all this negative, I can't do this, I can't do that. You walk in the school day and you're just automatically complaining, I don't want to do work. If you're just constantly feeding negative stuff, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not this girl, I'm not that, I'm not this, da 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 da. It's just too much. Stop the negative self-talk. It just makes you feel bad about yourself when you should be giving yourself positive words and stuff like that. And I know it's not easy to just stop talking bad about yourself, but you have to understand that there's a little person inside you that is giving all of these words, and how would you make them feel? Have some empathy for yourself. And there will be more on negative self-talk, but as a general statement, I'm just gonna say eventually your self-esteem is just gonna get so low that you're gonna be comparing yourself to everybody. How I like to combat negative self-talk: if I feel like I'm about to say something negative about myself, then I will say something positive about myself instead. So if I say, I can't do this math problem, it looks too complicated, I'm gonna say, if I complete this math problem, it's showing me that I can do difficult things. I can endure difficult things. And I just transfer it with something that encourages me, some self-affirmation. Now, affirmations aren't going to like just switch your whole mindset immediately, but I feel like there's power in speaking things into the atmosphere, and that your words have power. So I feel like if you constantly tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm loved, and you reaffirm these things about yourself with times that you have felt beautiful and times that you have felt loved, then it's gonna reassure that belief, and then you'll really start to believe it about yourself. I don't know if any of that made sense, but yeah, overall, stop the negative self-talk, start speaking positivity into your life. 3, stop ignoring your health. Y'all, like, if you know you have insecurities and you're constantly projecting them on someone else, but you don't want to address that within yourself, you want to like stay in it, oh, it's not that bad, it's not that big of a deal, everyone does it. If you start like justifying your insecurities or justifying like whatever you do that you know is having negative impacts to your health, it's just like, it's like you're showing that you don't prioritize yourself or your well-being. Start taking care of yourself. If you notice some things about yourself is declining in your own like standard of what they should be, I think that you should put in the work to try and get better in those areas so that you can stop not only hurting yourself, but hurting other people, specifically about the insecurities. Stop ignoring your physical, your emotional, and your mental health. Like, the moment you catch yourself having an issue in that area, find a way to address it. Find people in the world, because there's so many people in the world. Find something online that can help you get on the right track to addressing those issues that you may have with yourself. Because not addressing them, you just become so uncaring, and then when you finally get to that point where it's like, what has my life become? You're just gonna have no sense of direction. I just feel like you're hurting and harming yourself when you don't prioritize your health in all 3 ways: your physical, mental, and emotional health, and any other health that you have. When you don't prioritize those things, you put yourself at risk of depletion. 4, stop tolerating toxic people. What are we tolerating them for? What are we giving them all of our power away for? What are we allowing to come into our life? Stop tolerating toxic people. If you know somebody's toxic, it's okay to set healthy boundaries for yourself and for them so that you can prioritize your peace. Surrounding yourself with negative people is going to impact your mental health in a negative way. It's important to set your boundaries and prioritize healthy, positive relationships so you can just have peace of mind. So you can go to sleep not worrying about sending paragraphs and just overextending yourself, and you can literally just have peace of mind that the people that are surrounding me are people that genuinely care about me, that genuinely love me, that genuinely want the best for me. Stop living in the past. It is time to move forward. If you have had past mistakes, if you have had good memories with people, I understand it, I feel it. It's okay to enjoy those memories, but leave those memories where they belong. Stop dragging them on with you down the way. So if you're just focused on looking behind you, you're never going to see what's in front of you. You're going to keep stumbling over the same junk because you're still focused on what's behind you. Focus on your future. Focus on the now. Get into that. Focus on your 5 senses. What can you see? What can you hear? What can you touch? What can you smell? All the things. Get into it. Constantly reliving your past mistakes can hold you back from moving forward. We have to move forward. We should forgive others. Keep moving forward because life is going to have the ups and downs. You can't get rid of it. So just learn to fall and keep it moving. Don't let one fall dictate the rest of your entire life. You feel me? Like, just keep moving forward. Stop overcommitting. This goes back to the toxic people thing, but it's not really the same thing. Taking on too many responsibilities can cause burnout and stress. Who wants to be stressed? Just relax. Like, your friend wants to call you now. You gotta do some work. You gotta do your homework. You gotta do this, that. You need to recognize where your priorities are in that moment. Is your priority to get your work done and then talk to your friend after? Is your priority to do nothing and focus on yourself? What is your priority? And then you line that up and then do whatever aligns with your priorities list. If your friend wants to talk to you in that moment and that's not on your priority list right now, focus on you. You can tell your friend, hey, I'm sorry, I won't be able to do it today. You don't owe any other explanation, just not today. If they can't accept that, that's showing signs of toxicity, because then that means they're more focused on what they're getting from you rather than your time and how they can benefit you. And they can benefit you best if they are allowing you to do what you need to do and get your work done, and then the relationship can work 2 streets. When you have filled up your cup, then you can go on to filling their cup and vice versa. So again, you need to watch out for these things and stop overcommitting. You don't owe people a long list of why you can't be there at a certain time. You don't owe people to go to every single thing that is asked of you to do. Focus on your peace. Focus on your priorities and focus on what you feel you need to get done, and then everything else you can make some time for that to work out later. But don't overextend yourself so you don't have burnout and you don't be stressing about stuff. Make your list, make your to-do list, organize your life, girl. And the 7th thing, stop making excuses. Excuses are so irritating to hear. Just stop making excuses. If you did something, take responsibility for what you did. For example, my father. When he comes to pick us up, he expects us to be outside right on time. Let's say, for instance, I come out late. Instead of getting in the car talking about, I had to go to the bathroom, I had to go here, I had, my teacher started talking to me, blah, blah, blah. I need to say, hey, I'm sorry for getting in the car late. I understand that you have things that you need to do and you have priorities as well, and I didn't respect that, so I'm sorry. And that will cut off a whole bunch of unnecessary. But just getting in the car talking about, oh, I had this, I did this, nobody cares about that. They're worried about how you didn't get in the car on time and they have places to be. You just own up, do that quick apology, and then keep it moving with your life, because life goes on. Continually making excuses instead of taking action can lead to you staying in the same place for the rest of your life. I had plenty of excuses I could have made to not record this video today. I could have said, oh, I'm tired, oh, I have a ton of homework to do, and I know I needed to record this video today, but I could have allowed all these different outside external situations to determine whether I was going to record the video or not. And I decided, instead of making all of those excuses that I would have to be saying to myself, I just decided to push those away, take action, and record this video today so that I can progress forward in my life and not be stuck in the same place. And then I look on my life 10 years down the line and be like, oh, if I recorded that video I could have got a little further in my progress. You feel me? Like, don't make excuses to yourself and don't make excuses to other people. Own up and take responsibility. 7 things that I think you should stop doing. All of those things that I mentioned, if you stop doing those things, I'm pretty sure it's gonna benefit your life in some type of way. And if it don't, y'all can let me know. I'm here to hear it. Okay, so yeah. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, getting into the flow. Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content just like this. Stay smart, y'all. Bye.